You're watching us with the LG G3 and HTC One M8 here, both in my hands and both looking quite beautiful, but 5-inch versus 5.5-inch and both devices still the same size. How did LG do that? Simply they didn't put boom sound speakers in the device on the front, or they didn't put the speakers on the front but on the back, where actually both have again metal back covers. So there's only 1 watt speaker here in the back on the LG, and the HTC have both the speakers on the front. Now if you're already on the back, you can also compare the cameras, where you can see that we have here the 30 megapixel camera and here just 4 ultra pixel, but we have on both dual LED, both are quite fast for autofocus, but actually we have here now the laser autofocus, and as said, the metal back cover here is actually removable, and you can remove the 3000 mAh battery that's inside here compared to just 2600 in the HTC, which seems small, but of course for the smaller screen that's probably also enough. So let's check out the camera on both. Start at the front camera. Both have great front cameras with full HD video possibilities, but you can see here that in terms of speed the HTC is of course a lot the HTC is a little bit faster, but the LG is a lot lighter in terms of weight of the device, since it's not made completely out of metal like the HTC, which is all around completely metal except for the screen. Here we have a little bit of plastic on the sides. So I'm actually quite quickly turn here to the front camera. So you can see here that on both the speed is really quite quick. The LG seems to maybe a bit faster, especially when it comes to text autofocus here on the side, for example. But they seem kind of the same speed, but HTC maybe has a little bit of a better wide angle, but I'm not sure, since the screen is just a lot bigger on the LG, which is really unfair, but here you can really see the screen size difference here in this comparison. So if you go back out again, you will see that we have of course on both the Android 4.2 running, a Snapdragon 801 processor, so in terms of speed both feel quite great in everyday use, and there won't be much difference. Let's go quickly around the device a little bit. We have on both here this nice little design, wedge design, thickness they are about the same. On top both have the infrared sensor, and on the sides the HTC has of course a few buttons and LG doesn't. But now you can see if I put both on top of each other that here that's how much difference there is in terms of width, but actually in height the HTC is higher, maybe half a millimeter. So this was just a really short hands-on and comparison with both great Android devices out on the market for 600 bucks. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Both are non-waterproof, both have micro SD, same processors, but full HD versus quad HD, and the cameras and everything I just showed you. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and my name is Balazs Gal.